Let me start with a simple truth. Digital dentistry is not defined by software features. It is defined by workflow. If you're running or trying to build an implant planning service or a clear aligner business, your reality is not menus and buttons. It is cases coming in, data that must be interpreted, doctors who need to approve, teams that must collaborate, and files that must be manufactured correctly. Day after day, that is the work. And the question is not what tools you own, but whether your workflow actually supports that work. For many organizations, digital dentistry still runs on a patchwork. One system for design, another for sharing, email for communication, cloud folders for files, and spreadsheets for tracking. Each handoff creates friction. Files get lost, versions get mixed up, approvals take too long, and as volume grows, complexity grows faster. This is not a technology problem. It is a workflow problem. No matter who you are, a large lab, a small lab inside a clinic, an independent technician, or a dental office, the work always follows the same pattern. First, cases must come in. CBCT data, intraoral scans, photos, and prescriptions. Someone has to receive them, organize them, and control who sees what. Second, that data must be transformed into something real, not just visualizations, but manufacturable outputs, implant plans, surgical guides, orthodontic stages, aligner models, and bonding guides. Third, doctors must review and approve clearly and without needing complex CAD systems. Fourth, teams must collaborate visually, seeing the same three-dimensional data without endless email attachments or version confusion. Fifth, approved designs must go to production with full traceability. And finally, all of this must be managed as a business with status tracking, communication history, permissions, and the ability to scale. These are not software features. These are the operational foundations of digital dentistry. GuideMia was not built as a collection of features. It was designed around these real-world needs. Every component exists to solve a specific step in the workflow, and every step is connected. Every successful operation starts with structured intake. With DentalCase, GuideMia provides a web-based case management system where clinics, labs, and designers submit cases, upload data, communicate, and track progress. Permissions define who can see what. Every message, file, and approval is attached to the case. Instead of scattered emails and folders, you get one case, one record, one source of truth. This is not just convenience. It is operational discipline. At the core of any digital dentistry business is design that is not only precise, but manufacturable. Implant Master handles implant planning and surgical guide CAD. OrthoPlus handles orthodontic treatment planning, clear aligner design, and bonding guides. These systems are built for real production, accurate planning, structured workflows, and outputs that go directly to manufacturing. This is where digital intent becomes physical reality. No case is complete until it is clinically approved. With Implant Basic and OrthoPlanner, GuideMia provides dedicated review roles for doctors and quality teams. Clinicians can review plans, request changes, and approve cases without needing complex design software. This separates design from decision-making, speeds up approvals, and builds quality control directly into the workflow. In digital dentistry, clarity is everything. A misunderstood model can mean wasted time or a failed case. With gTok, GuideMia connects directly to the design software, allowing teams to share and view interactive three-dimensional models. For orthodontics, it adds four-dimensional treatment playback, so you can see the entire sequence step by step. Everyone sees the same data, the same plan, the same progression. No screenshots, no file chaos, just clear visual collaboration. Once a case is approved, it must move to production, clearly, accurately, and with accountability. With DentalCase, approved files, communication, and approvals are permanently attached to the case. Whether you manufacture in-house or with partners, you maintain a complete audit trail of what was delivered, when, and by whom. This is essential not only for efficiency, but for quality and compliance. If you are running a surgical guide business, your workflow becomes simple and repeatable. Case intake and tracking in DentalCase, implant planning and guide design in Implant Master, clinical review in Implant Basic, collaboration in gTok, and manufacturing and archiving back in DentalCase. Every step is connected, every decision is documented. This is how a surgical guide service scales without losing control. For clear aligners and orthodontics, the workflow must be fast, visual, and patient-facing. Cases can begin chairside in OrthoClick. Detailed treatment planning happens in OrthoPlus. Doctors review and iterate in OrthoPlanner. Plans are shared and discussed in gTok using 3 and 4-dimensional visualization. And final manufacturing data and records are managed in DentalCase, from consultation to approved production without friction. What makes this approach powerful is that it adapts to every kind of organization. Large labs gain enterprise case management, standardized quality control, and multi-team collaboration. Small labs and clinic-based labs gain professional digital workflows without enterprise overhead. Individual technicians gain a complete business infrastructure without building custom systems. And dental offices gain chairside planning, clear clinical review, and seamless lab collaboration. Different roles, one connected platform. GuideMia is open and non-locking. You are not tied to specific scanners, implant systems, materials, or manufacturers. It is built for native 3 and 4-dimensional visualization, so treatment plans are not just shown but understood. It connects software directly to the cloud through gTok, eliminating manual exporting and file confusion. And it is modular and scalable from individuals to enterprise organizations. Underneath it all is an automation and AI-ready foundation for the future of digital dentistry. Every digital dentistry operation, implant or orthodontic, depends on the same fundamentals: intake, design, review, collaboration, manufacturing, and case management. GuideMia does not begin with features. It begins with these real-world needs and maps each one to a dedicated integrated module. The result is not just software. It is a complete operating system for digital dentistry. If you are building a surgical guide service, a clear aligner business, or both, GuideMia gives you the infrastructure to operate professionally, scale confidently, and collaborate seamlessly every step of the way.